Hi friends, it's Star Thrifter and I have a thrift haul to share with you today. We'll get right on to it. And I was wondering, how are your sales been lately? Write in the comments and whether or not you're promoting or not. I know a lot of people after that January change with the promotions on eBay, they stopped promoting. And I thought, and I continue to promote. I had reduced it, prior to that, the promoting percent, and then I was slowly adding it up a little bit after that. And I thought maybe I would see increase in sales because a lot of sellers quit promoting. I didn't notice any difference. Write in the comments if you noticed any difference or not. Anyhow, well, check out the third top video. If you could do me a favor and subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. Been trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I would greatly appreciate it if you would. Okay, we'll see what we have here. Supposedly micro mini is supposed to be popular, whether it's shorts or a really short skirt. And I thought I'd pick up a few pieces and try them out. I don't know if it's really going to be zeroed down on what brand it is. And, size can matter. These are just a celebrity pink. I normally wouldn't pick this brand up, but they're very short, like a micro, pretty short shorts. And I thought I'd give it a try. I don't know what size these are. Oh, they're a 7 or a 28. That's not too bad of a size. These items mostly, I think all of these should be, there may be an exception, but I got them for $1 each. This was new with tags. Now this one I did pay up. There's two probably with this one. This one I paid $3.99. It's a Susan Graver, and I do pretty decent with the liquid knit Susan Graver tops. But this is not the liquid knit. This is more of like, it's linen. It's part linen. And but it's brand new with tags, and it's a skirt. I don't pick up a lot of skirts. Skirts and blazers are two things that aren't super easy to sell. I don't think it was on one of my recent thrift haul videos. But I listed an item last week. It was called Pretty Angel, and it was velvet. It was very like a Y2K, 90s type look, and it was a blazer, kind of like, I think I might have put it under a cardigan, but then I might have used the word blazer jacket too on it. It already sold. It sold today. I had it priced up a little bit, but it had beads on it, and some of the paint had come off it. I noted that. And there was two ribbons that tied for the waist. The bottom one, the one side of the string was cut a lot shorter than the other, and I noted that. It's still tied. It sold for $30 today. But this is new with tags, and I thought I'd give it a try because this is a maxi or mini. I will have to measure it. I happen to be short on me. I would consider this more mini. However, it's not touching my shoes, and I have flats on. It's probably more of a mini, length. And this being I think it's a large. Yeah, on a woman that, could wear this size, unless she's petite, then it'd probably be more of a mini. But I thought I'd give it a try, even though I did pay up for it. Here's the other one that I paid up for. This one was $3.99. It's another Susan Graver, size medium, new with tags. This one is for sure a mini, mid D, where it's like between your, between your knees and your ankles. And this is a size medium. It's just a polyester, but it does have a very fun print. Some of the keywords I'll be using on this will be maybe vacation, cruise, resort, maybe, I don't know, boho, mature, colorful, artsy, things like that. On that first item, since it was all black, I'll be using maybe like minimalist, maybe it's a little long for corp core, but I probably will use corp core and professional. Write in the comments on all your keywords. Do you write core after it or not? On some, I just automatically do. If it's like corp, core, I use that. But if it's professional, I've been just using the word professional. But some people, talk about the core. Now, if somebody is searching by keywords and they just put in the word, corp or corporation or, something like that, will that corp core come up? Or would only if you had corp core in your listing and they typed corp core in their search would it come up. It's one of those things. If you know, write in the comments. Here's another micro mini skirt. It's really tiny. And this is really micro mini. Now, this is a Billy Bong. I don't pick this brand up, but Billy Bong, I think, would probably fall in the Y2K, 90s era because of that popularity. It does have the little logo on the rear. Look how tiny. Oh, actually, these are shorts. I was thinking this was a skirt. Anyways, it's very much micro, mini on that. And I'll be using that in my title and probably put it in the item description under theme where you can choose all the different, maybe keywords you want to use. I'll use it there, on eBay, on Poshmark, I'll put it where Poshmark is. I don't pick this brand up normally, but I was hoping maybe this will be like a Y2K 90s. It's kind of a stretch. It's mine. It's a size large. It is Paisley, and that is classic. And I will use the word mature and classic, but I'm going to try the 90s Y2K. It is, it does have a little bit of like, it's actually got a swish. It's not beaded, but it's got a little bit of, metallic thread running through it. And I will be using like fairy, whimsical, things like that. This should be $1. All the blue tags should be $1. This, I don't know. I didn't do, I don't know. I don't think I did comps in the store. I can't remember if I did or not. But it's American Eagle Outfitters. Some things I pick up in this brand. This is called the Core Flex. I was hoping maybe this would, I don't know, maybe Y2K, 90s. But it's just a pair of pants, men's. These are like a men's, kind of a chino style pants. And I think I have a couple pair of pants. I haven't been buying pants as much lately. This is a pair of shorts, and these are a size women's 12. They're Lee. They are new with tags, but I have another pair that's been listed since last year that are orange. They're shorter than this, and they haven't sold yet, and I don't have it priced up that much. That's what I mean about sometimes even if it's new with tags, it can sit for a while. But these are a little bit longer, very much more of like your mom short, more classic, mature, style. And with it being, new with tags, I got it for $1, but I'll still have to price it down. Now, these are pleated. Now, for quite a while, the flat had been popular. I don't know how great the pleated is going to do. That reminds me of more like the 80s, and I'll probably use that as a keyword too. I don't know, in the 90s, it doesn't seem like it was pleated. This, I don't know. I pick up a few of this brand, but it doesn't move fast for me. I don't know about you. And it is fast fashion. It's Fashion Nova, but it was new with tags, and I actually really like the print on this. It was called Hot Thrill Printed Mini Skirt, and it's a 2X, and it does stretch a lot, and I would think it would, I'll measure and everything to make sure, but it is short, and I will probably list this as a micro mini because on a 2X, that's pretty short, but doesn't it have a cool print? I'll probably put like streetwear and, maybe nightclub and things like that for keywords. This one, I was trying to get these as a micro mini pair of shorts. They are pretty short, and they're just express. Some express items I guess could be selling right now for the Y2K, but otherwise not super great. Now these are called a shorty and relaxed low rise. Hopefully that will be a benefit because I know the low rise had kind of been popular again. Now I don't know, write in the comments if you've been selling any of the micro mini shorts, whether it's been the high rise or the low rise. I don't know which one has been popular. I have to check that out. This I debated because it is a Christmas item, but Christmas can sell year round. It's a very nice sweater. It's a Talbot's or a Land's End. I don't pick up a lot of Land's End, but this thing is really nice condition, and it's an extra large T, which means tall. And there's not as many of those listed generally. It's a size 18. It is larger, and this is 100% Supima cotton, but it was really great condition. And I thought, oh, I'll try it for $1. And I needed inventory to list because I think, sales have been really down for quite a while. And I wasn't picking up as much new items, not meaning brand new, but new items from the thrift store to list like I was before because money was, coming slower and things like that and less. And I think that has really hurt the sales. However, I know that some people that still been listing more consistently has reported slow sales too. Write in the comments how you've been doing. This I was going to list. I will be listing this as a micro mini skirt. This is an Old Navy size small, but this is absolutely adorable. Look at tiered, pleated, cottage core, baby doll. I don't know about croquette if I'll use that, with it being a skirt. 90s, Y2K, summer, flirty. Those would be some keywords that I would use for that. This is, I looked this brand up at the store and now I don't remember how much they sold for. This one I did pay up for. I guess I had 3 in here this far. I paid $4.99. That was a little bit of a stretch to pay that much, even, for this brand. But I looked this up and I don't know how this is pronounced. It's KJUS. And it is a size 36/small. It is a skirt and women's. And I don't remember, but it was decent. The prices were decent. I can't remember, how great the sell-through rate was, but at least the price, was there decent. I don't remember how much I checked on the sell-through rate on that. This I checked very quickly at the store, and it was just all right. I don't pick up very many kids items, but I thought this was adorable, and I will be doing the 929 the 90s Y2K and things like that. This is a Gap Kids sweatshirt, hooded, medium, and I would say this is a boys. However, I will look and see Gaps. A lot of times will have a style number, and I'll look that up, and it'll may say whether it's boys or girls. And like I said, I don't pick up too many, but some little kids' clothing can sell pretty decent. Let's see if it's got any numbers on it. It does. If you're not familiar, underneath the material tag, there's another tag here. And Gap's pretty decent about having the style number. That top number has an S/ and then the style number, and I will look that up. This is from November 2021, it looks like. And it kind of has, new FZ Gap, or I don't know. But anyhow, even though it's a newer style, I may still, because it reminds me of the Y2K 90s, and I've been using that, because it's kind of still a theme, even though it's not an original, from that era. Now, when I was talking about that blazer earlier, that Pretty Angel, I did list it, I think, that as vintage, and it did look vintage to me anyways. And that maybe sold a little more. This one I looked up real quick too, and it was all right. I don't remember exactly. It's called Label by Rita Kamar. It wasn't fantastic, but it was decent. And this one I did pay $3.90. Oh no, this was $1. Yeah, this one I paid $1, and it's more of a tunic top. It's very thin, very nice. It's a size 4. I wasn't familiar with that name. I thought I'd look it up. The label wasn't attached, sewn all the way around every corner. And sometimes when they're only tacked on, even though this one was more of a folded sewn, one. A lot of times the real more expensive brands, they'll just tack the corners only. But I thought I'd look it up, and I did. This is, of course, it's made in India because it kind of looks like that, although it's not beaded, and it's 100% cotton. But very nice, very artsy, mature, boho, maybe beachy will be some of the words I'd use. I put beach sometimes beachy, This I thought was pretty. I don't know how this will do, but I thought it was very pretty. And I'll be using, Fairy, Whimsical, and there's another one that I'll use. But I normally don't pick up BG Maximara, But look at how beautiful this is. It's actually a wrap blouse. Isn't this pretty? I mean, it's very, nice. Very whimsical. It's longer in the rear, asymmetrical. I'll be using a lot of keywords for that. And I thought, well, I'll give that a try. Anyhow, that completes the thrift haul video. If you could do me a favor and push the thumbs up button, I greatly appreciate that. Many prosperous sales to you. Have a great day. Thank you.